Today is 22nd of June 2026. This video will be important because it's at time, so it will be about a little bit political. It will be about England. It will be about England, about UK, because as all of you probably, I hope you watch news, you check the news, okay, treasures, especially the subjects which I say that you check those subjects. And for sure you know what's going on in UK, in England, and this is another huge, great sign. Great, it means huge, big sign, okay? This what happens in England, in UK, it is a big sign of coming judgment, of taking the kingdom, establishing the kingdom of God and judgment for evil ones. Treasures, just know this will be the coming judgment for evil ones, okay? If you are right, it will be the day of rewards, okay? We expect rewards. We expect establishing of the kingdom of God, and this is in the Bible, okay? And this is in the Bible, okay? So don't lose faith. It means keep those things which are written in the Bible, are promises, okay? Evil ones, they all the time try to deceive themselves, and they try to tell to themselves positive things, okay? But those positive things, positive future belongs to God's children, and this is the truth. But we need to feed our soul by the truth, okay? This is important, because devil all the time, whatever he does his best. He tries as hard as it is possible. He wants us to lose faith. You know, losing faith is if you would doubt in the promises of God, okay? So one of the things, we establish the kingdom of God. As God the Father revealed to me, it was very strong on my heart, not just last year, but always he was revealing to me in England Nigel as one of his sons, okay, that he is very great politic. He has long years of experiences, okay? He's perfect in politics, okay? He doesn't do just medium job. Nigel, he does 150, okay? He's so self-disciplined. He's such a self-disciplined person, okay? And he loves the law of God, treasures. And he will lead. As God was always showing to me, he has planned to give, he prepared the chair of Prime Minister from everything what he reveals to me, what he shows to me, okay? That he was preparing Nigel Farage, okay, as Prime Minister. And that would confirm even in the action, because we know that Nigel and his party, Reform, they won in huge, election was in May, and they won like really, not, you know, they were a little bit greater. They were like twice, three times greater than another, you know. They were so on the top. Because this is who Nigel and his party, okay, is. God was preparing him, like God was preparing President Trump, okay. He has his sons, he has his leaders. And he was revealing to me. Always he was revealing to me, okay. Maybe he didn't say like for 100%, he didn't give confirmation, but the similar situation was with election of President Trump, okay. Why is that? Because devil tests our faith. If we would know for 100%, then we wouldn't need faith, okay? So we know that God prepared Niger, okay? This wasn't like for 100% confirmed, but we know in our hearts God was revealing. Was the same situation with President Trump. God didn't say for 100%, okay, that President Trump for sure will be president. But we must take it as for sure, because this was revealed to us, okay? We must take it as for sure, and we must fight, and we cannot allow evil ones. We had that streamer, okay? He resigned. President Trump, he said prophecy, because he said, I think yesterday, God through President Trump said that he will resign. And today we find out he resigned. And this is huge sign. This is huge sign of coming judgment. This is what all happens in England. England is the country where are signs, okay? What evil ones, why do I say treasures? What evil ones try to do? Why he resigned? Evil ones, they are very afraid of Nigel. They are very afraid of Nigel. And to be honest, I will tell you, from what I observe, what I see, they are afraid of Nigel even more than President Trump. They are afraid of Nigel even more than President Trump. We have King Charles. We have William, okay? We have Harry. But especially, you know, in the position, on the highest position on the throne is King Charles. Then we have William II, okay? And we know they are sons of God. They are also elected. They are sons of God. But in England, I live in England, and as I observed, important things God reveals to me, those very important political things. What I've observed, truly, the whole power, like in USA, the whole power, the whole responsibility, political responsibility, the most important chair is in USA, the chair of president, okay? But in England, even we have king, the most important, the biggest power truly have Prime Minister. Prime Minister in England is the one who does all those political things. He kind of like represent king. I don't know, it's a little bit different system. But if we will have, we must have also our Prime Minister in England, okay? If we wouldn't, like streamer was evil, we almost, you know, he was trying to destroy the country. He was working on Satan's, for Satan, okay? So it was, he did the job of Satan. So we must have the chair of Prime Minister in England, okay? Prime Minister is the most important, plays the most important political role, like the president in USA, okay? He is the one who meets with those leaders, who is daily in government, okay? Who leads the government. This is how it looks in England, not like in another country's president, because we have monarchy and we have a king, okay? But king doesn't get involved so much in government, okay? Prime Minister does main duties. So we must have our Prime Minister, okay? Prime Minister who will fight on the side of King Charles, William, and the government, English government, okay? So streamer, he was trying to destroy the country. He was working against England, and okay, you know, things happen. It's great that he somehow life leads. But I want to tell you what the evil ones try to do. I don't want you to be deceived, because this is the job of devil, what he tries to do. Because we are, I don't know how in England it looks like, when they have general election, all that. I think we are just before general election, okay? When they elect Prime Minister. What the evil ones, what devil wants to do, they are so afraid of Nigel. Nigel won. And the new Prime Minister, even if that streamer, if he lost the position, he resigned, they try to push someone evil, that Andrew or someone. They already have evil candidate, okay? So they try to steal the chair of Prime Minister, the chair of Nigel. If we cannot allow it, treasures. English government, Nigel and his party, reform, all British government, all people who live in England, okay? We cannot allow it. We cannot allow it that another evil Prime Minister will be. God revealed it is the chair for Nigel, and we must fight and we must believe that this chair is for Nigel. We cannot lose our faith. That's what devil tries to do. He truly tries to steal the chair of Prime Minister. They are so afraid of Nigel. and they see that God truly, he was preparing Nigel for years, and that Nigel in last election on May, he was so on the top. They are so afraid of him, his party, okay, that God prepares him. And this is the plan of God. We cannot lose the faith, okay? We have to believe that God said that Nigel, and we must believe that it will be Nigel, and we want Nigel, okay? But observe what evil ones, they try. This is not a coincidence that that streamer, he resigned now, okay? Why now? Because they are afraid of Nigel. They try to do all in them's power, like they tried, in election in USA. They deceived even in election, because Biden even won, they deceived. Truly was Trump who won the election, okay? So there were wrong results of election. And God said that in prophecies. They always try to steal the chair, okay? So they try before, I don't know if they have another general election in autumn, in September or in England, okay? But what they try to do, they try to steal the chair. They try to push quick. That's why he resigned. Because they want to give the place someone else, but not Nigel. But this is the place for Nigel. Even if we would take who won, Nigel won, okay? Nigel won. And this is not the history. This is the fact. And we must use that fact. We cannot allow evil ones, some Andrew. Who is he? Is he the one who won? His party won. So he just comes like from war. Why? Why would he receive why would he receive the chair? He didn't win the election. He didn't win the election. Nigel won the election. He just, some Andrew, he comes from somewhere and he says, no, he has no right. Andrew or somewhere else. Nigel is the one who has right to the chair now. Now. He has right now to the chair of Prime Minister, Treasures, and we must stay with those facts. Nigel must keep those facts. Nigel's party, English government, English people, okay? All people, I'm not English, but all of us who live in England, okay? But especially English government, Nigel and Nigel's party. Do not let them steal what you worked for. Nigel won the company. And he is the next Prime Minister. He has right to be, he is the only one who has right to be the Prime Minister. There is no even need for some general election, okay? But I think they try to, there should be in the future general election, so they try to push some Andrew. What Andrew? What results did you have, okay? Your party, because Nigel had such a huge percent, okay? He had such a huge results. Where was your party? How can you even Andrew and your party? How can you even compare to Nigel? What results? You just can't take it from nowhere. That Andrew, because he's evil. So he will work for devil, and no, there are rules, okay, there are rules. There was election, and Nigel and his party won the election. He won the chair of Prime Minister, because his party was on very top. So I definitely think there is no even need for some election, because we just had election, and Nigel won. Okay, so without election, okay. Without election, you want without election, okay. Because I think there is no need for election. But without election, it means Nigel is the only one who has right to take the position of Prime Minister. Because he won, okay? You can't, okay? So treasures, don't allow them. Don't allow them. Nigel and Reform and government, okay? Nigel, do not allow them, okay? Nigel, do not allow them, because you won. You won already. They want without election? Okay, let's do it without election, no problem. I think it's very great idea. But without election, only Niger can be prime minister because he won. He won, okay? So who is that Andrew? And his party? He has even some party? What party? He can't even compare with Niger and Reform, okay? What huge results we had, and we must stick with facts. And this was election in May. So we don't need, I would say we don't really need to repeat election. Why? Because we just had in May, it's June, okay? And Streamer, we know what he did. We know what he did, okay? What mess he did in England. And everyone wanted to get rid of him, except evil ones, okay? And they tried to, they knew he will not last, okay? People will not handle him anymore. So let's push someone another evil. Niger, do not allow them. They want without election. I think it's not a bad idea without election, because you already won. You already won. But without election, we cannot allow them, okay? Without election, only Niger. I think it's good idea without election. Because why? Okay? We need prime minister now. And now only Niger, okay? So don't allow that Andrew, whoever they will push, don't allow it, okay? Niger, don't allow it. Reform, don't allow it. And you have a voice. And you have a voice. Why you don't allow it? Because you won the election. With huge amount. That's why you have right. Do not allow it. I'm the next prime minister. Because I won. And Reform, do not allow. Why? Because your party, Reform, won, okay? British government, let's keep from all parties, because we want unity, okay? Nigel wants unity. He doesn't want to divide like Streamer. He divided, okay? Streamer, he divided. We want unity in British government. There are rules, and British government, from whatever party you are, do not allow them to elect some Andrew when he wasn't the one who won. Nigel won. Nigel won from whatever party in politics. Because that would be another Streamer. Even worse. So from whatever party in British government you are, just stick with those results. Okay, we don't need election, that's good idea. Because in May we had election and Nigel won. And his party won. And Nigel is the next prime minister. And he has absolutely right to be the next prime minister. Okay? It should be even after that election in May, because I told you, okay? I was surprised why he's still not the prime minister. They try to steal the chair. So from whatever party, stay with facts, okay? Nigel won. And he must be the next prime minister. Do not allow any evil one to take his chair. Especially British government, okay? There are rules. You keep the rules. In England, we keep the rules. We stick with rules. From whatever party you are. Okay? That Andrew, he has also party, okay? That company party, however you call it. He probably has. So probably his company, they will try to, I don't know, stand for him. But from whatever party you are, you must judge fairly, okay? You must judge fairly. Who won the election, okay? There are rules. We always voted. There was election, okay, we don't really need. We don't need to do general election because we are just after general election. And Nigel won. So we want Nigel. We want to reform, okay? He will unite you. Especially British government, especially Nigel, Reform, British government, you have to speak now. You have to speak now. And you have to keep, because you have all rights. You have all rights. They have no rights for the Prime Minister chair because they lost. But we must fight. We must fight. We must do not allow them to steal the chair, okay? So it's time, don't allow them. Treasures, you see? It's hard for me to record, but British government, Nigel, Reform, Nigel, do not allow them. You won, and this is your chair. And British people support Nigel, support British government that Nigel should be prime minister, okay? Don't even allow Andrew or anyone. Absolutely, we don't agree. That's That's not lawful. People can't, let's make, no, not let's make, but there was election and the one who won is entitled to be the next prime minister. Don't just let's make, okay? Because we want another evil idiot. Okay. Okay, you got that? You got that. You got that. English government, you got that. Niger, you got that. And reform, you got that. Okay. And British people, another thing, I hope I will manage, British people, but I don't speak, just British people that they are, originally from Britain, okay? They are those, they will always lead us, and they will teach us the culture, okay? And this always will be, they will be first, but they will be also responsible to teach us, to lead us, how we should act, okay? That you have to be kind. That there are rules in Britain. You have to be kind, okay? They have great rules and they teach us, they lead us. But we always were united. We always were united, okay? English people are very anti-racism. They hate racism. They are very kind. They have very open hearts. We have in England people from all maybe even from all nations, from all nations, okay? We have from all nations, and British people, but I talk about those who are legally, okay? So many of us are legally in England, okay? And British people, they were always so kind, so much hospitality, okay? They were so, we were all so welcomed, and they were kind, and they are very anti-racism, okay? They were never, and we've learned from them, and they lead us. So I want to see that union, that British Union from all countries, okay? All those who are legally. We will not tolerate, and Niger will be the first one who will not tolerate illegal immigration. He will do the same what President Trump did in USA, okay? He will do the same. Niger will do the same what President Trump did in USA. We will not tolerate illegal immigration, okay? This is so simple. There are rules. We have law, there are rules. You want to be in the country, but you have to be legally, okay? You need to have right. You need to have right to live in another country. You can't just come from nowhere when you don't have right, okay? So only legally, we all are united, okay? We are united. We respect originally English people. They lead us. And the devil tries to make the picture. We will never agree for illegal immigration, because illegal immigration is unlawful. And in illegal immigration, are coming evil people who murder, who kill, who persecute, who sell drugs. So Niger will do the same what President Trump did in USA. He will clean Britain, Great Britain. Let's make Great Britain great again, okay? He will clean from all that shit, from drugs, from, people will not kill another people on the street. This will not happen. British police, they were always so for people. They were always so much for people, okay? So let's don't treasures. I know it was hard, and we will not tolerate this. What they did to Henry, this what they did to Henryk Nowak, to even originally from Poland, okay? This what they did to him. And we are in shock, policemen, okay? But this is also test of faith. First of all, those policemen, they were murderers, and we will not tolerate such a policeman, okay? And they need to pay for what they did. They need to be judged, and them's chief of department, he must take responsibility. They must go to jail. They must be jailed for this. They must be jailed for this, okay? They must be jailed, treasures, for this, okay? For this, what they did. Because policemen, they have duties. This is horrible, and we all are in shock that it came from policemen, okay? And treasures will not tolerate it, and we will fight until those policemen responsible I don't know, 4 of them. There was 4 of them. And them's chief of department. I saw him. He's so evil. But always chief of department is always responsible for what happens in his police station, in his department. This is so easy. And we will not... and we will fight to the end until we receive justice. They must go to jail for this, okay? They must be jailed. They must be arrested, okay? They must be arrested and they must be jailed. Because instead of helping, this is horrible what they did. And this had to hurt policemen, okay? We have such a great policemen in England, okay? They are so great, to be honest. And I know because I lived for years. They are so good policemen, okay? Whatever tries to do. So we will fight treasures that exactly those who were responsible, those, I don't know, 4 of them. There was one whore also. One whore, she also says, because we heard, okay? Can somebody call the ambulance, okay? When already, you know, instead of help, they helped him, but they helped him to die. Okay? They killed him. Together, they killed him. Instead of helping, they killed him. Okay? So they will, we will fight that they will be jailed. Those policemen, I don't know, 4 of them, they must be jailed. That chief of department, he must be jailed. Okay? He must be jailed. And not only the whole England must see that, but the whole world must see that justice. And we will not let them be unpunished. That's one thing. But also what devil tries to do, I don't want you treasures to lose your faith, okay? Because I see all this, what happens in England. Devil, he loves to divide. Okay, he loves to divide. And he would want you to see all policemen is now evil. I don't want you to lose faith in policemen, okay? Even from that department, okay? You can't even judge all policemen from that very department when all this happened, when you don't have evidence. You need to have evidence, okay? To judge someone, you must have evidence. So those responsible, they must be jailed, okay? And the chief of department, he must be jailed, okay? Because this is his fault, this is his responsibility. But you can't even, you know, go and judge another policeman from that department, okay? Only because they are from the same department. There's treasures. I didn't teach you this, okay? I didn't teach you this, okay? You can't judge even another policeman from that department. Chief of policemen, yes, he must be arrested. He must be arrested, okay? And those responsible, but another policeman, only because even they are from that department, you can't just go and judge. Treasures, please. Treasures, in England we have very good working policemen. Policeman is very good working in England. I know there are situations like that, and there are always evil among good, and there are definitely there are some evil policemen, and God will judge them, okay? But what I want you to do, I don't want you to lose faith in policemen all over the world, because they are from our kingdom. And they will do huge judgment against evil ones. They have weapons. They have rights. Devil tries to destroy the plan of God. He wants you to be against policemen. You can't be against policemen. You can't think that they are evil. No, you can't lose faith in them. Okay? I want you to see good picture of them. Some of them are evil, and we will fight with those evil. Where is evidence that they are evil. But main huge picture, I want you to see good picture of policemen. Because they are meant to be used for judgment day. They are meant to be used for the kingdom of God, okay? They have power, they have weapons. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith in them. Don't lose faith in them. Don't judge them. Don't lose faith in them, okay? Don't stand against them. Don't even dare to try to attack them. Because this is not how it should be, okay? They stand for peace. This is nonsense. How people can go and attack police. Are you out of your mind? You can't just go and attack policemen. Especially in England. In England we have very good... police is doing very great. They do very great job. English police, they do very good job. They are good police. They do many great things. Investigation of Madeleine McCann. They are good policemen, okay? And I know they are good policemen, okay? Because God revealed those things. They are very humble to people. Don't even dare to go and attack them. I don't want to see that. You don't have right. You try to attack them, they don't even attack you back. I'm in shock, okay? You don't have treasures. I don't say to you, because I know those who I train, those who I teach, you don't attack, you don't use violence. I know treasures. I know. But just, I know you don't attack, I know you don't use violence. This, like what they did in Belfast, this is unacceptable, okay? But this is nothing to do with God's children, okay? God's children are not doing such a things, okay? Very important thing, because don't lose faith in police all over the world. If you will, this is a very important thing what I tell you now, because if you lose faith in police all over the world, then devil will have power to use them against us, against our kingdom, to make them evil, to use them for evil purpose, for evil goal, okay? If you lose faith in them, okay? So this is very important. This is also very important. Do not lose faith in them, okay? You have to believe that they are good. There are so many of them, most of the policemen all over the world, they will be used for the kingdom of God. They have loving, caring hearts, and they will be used against evil ones, okay? But also very important is that we cannot lose faith in them. We have to believe it. We have to see the good picture of them, okay? Don't lose faith in them. We'll not tolerate, okay? Because this is very important. Don't even dare to attack policemen. This is unacceptable, okay? You can't attack policemen, okay? They are good. They are good. They are good, because devil wants to, he sows divisions. He sows divisions, treasures. The situation which happened in Berlin, you say, but I'm telling you, they didn't want it. I'm telling you, I saw they were good. They didn't want it. Devil wants to sow division. And he is jealous that policemen are from our kingdom. And he wants us to see evil picture of them, okay? But they didn't want to do it. Devil did it. Devil did it. They didn't want. They didn't want. Okay, in Berlin, with those Polish group. I saw how they wanted to see, okay? I don't have time for that, but devil wants you to see, you have to see devil behind it. They didn't want to do. They were humble. They were also humble policemen. They were not evil, okay? They were not evil. Devil tries to sow division. Devil wants you, to think that they are evil. They wanted to learn. I saw they were, they wanted to learn about our Polish history. I saw the respect. They had respect to that Polish history. How many Polish people were murdered, all that, okay? Treasures, they were not murderers, okay? I know how murderers look like. Those who murdered Henry, they were murderers. They were evil. They were murderers. But this what happened situation in Berlin. That's what devil wants you to do. Devil wants you to go against police, to attack police, that they are evil, to see the picture. No, treasures. I saw they didn't want to do it. Devil did it by them. They were humble. Devil did it by them. But if you will lose faith in police, if you will see the evil picture, okay, treasures faith, if you will see evil picture that they are against us, devil will have power to do such a things. Even they don't want to do, they want to help. They are humble, they want to help, they want to protect us. They are on our side, and you must to see that they are on our side. They are to keep the peace, to protect us. But if you will think that they are evil, maybe they didn't want, but why they attacked? Why devil? Why devil could attack, okay? So maybe you thought that they are against you. Maybe you thought that they came against you. So why you looking for hate? I'm talking to those Polish group. You answer me. Why devil could attack you? The question is why devil could attack you. and you say they so evil. Okay. Devil had to have reason why he could attack. They came, they were peaceful. They were peaceful. Oh, this is them's duty. This is them's job. Okay. They have power, and wherever they are sent it, they come for peace. Okay. They didn't come with pride in Berlin. I saw that. They didn't come with pride, okay? This is them's job, and they will be always on the streets, everywhere where something happens. This is them's business, okay? This is them's business, what happens. It doesn't mean that they come from hate and they come to attack you. Why devil could use them to beat you? They didn't beat, even like really beat, okay? They didn't even beat like really beat. But why devil could do that? I saw they came very humbly, okay? You don't tell me they came with pride. No, I saw that. I saw that on the news. They came very humbly. Those police officers in Berlin, I don't know if it was in Berlin, in Germany. In Germany, there was Polish group. They were very humble. They were humble, and they lifted you higher. They were looking on that Polish group. They didn't look at you down. They were lifting you higher, that Polish group. And they were respecting. You need to see people. You need to see how people look. And what they, you need to see the intentions. Because if you judge someone who has love for you, and you judge, they came to destroy us. Because they are from Germany. Okay? If you don't see people, then... if you judge people who have good intentions, okay, by deeds, treasures, you can't be so against police. The system's job. They have right to come wherever they must keep peace, okay? They came peacefully, and they came, why they started to attack, okay? This should never happen. We don't accept, we don't tolerate that, but this was completely different situation with Henryk Nowak. Those policemen were different. They were completely different, okay? But I'm telling you, treasures, if you will keep searching, if there are policemen, most of them, they are okay. Most of them, they are okay, and they are to protect us. And I want you to see that picture. Wherever they come, okay, we do protests, we do things, and they come, and they will come, because this is them's job. But look at them, how humble they are. They are humble, and they lift people higher. Those Polish group, no, they were not racists. They were not racist, okay? They lifted you higher, and they came, I saw, they had huge respect for the Polish history. They came, you blame them that they didn't have, how could you blame, because I saw completely different. I saw in them that they had respect. And they didn't put you down. They were looking at you higher. They were lifting you higher. And they didn't even interrupt you. They didn't start the aggression. Even they didn't start the aggression, okay? Why it happened, okay? I don't get involved in that. But who truly had hate in heart, treasures? Who truly had hate in heart? Devil can't attack you if you are right, okay? The devil can't attack you. But if you judge someone who is for you, and you say they evil because they from German, but there was war, and in German people they did so much evil. Okay, that's the history. That's the history. Those are completely different people. This is the past. This is the past. Those were completely different people. And even those officers in German, Hitler made them to do it. It doesn't mean they all were evil. They had to, like soldiers, to do the commandments, okay? If you don't have love and forgiveness, then devil, okay? You must have love. You must to seek love. You must to seek, especially policemen, okay? You must seek that they are for you, not against you. If they would be evil, you must see people. If they are evil, you don't do good judgment. You don't do good judgment. They were very kind policemen. How could you, Polish group, if devil attacked you? I don't say, but maybe the reason why devil could attack you, because maybe you were against them, and maybe you saw them as evil ones. But definitely when they came, and they stood, and they even didn't interrupt you. They were respecting that. They were lifting you higher. They were listening, even they probably didn't understand, because different language, they lifted them down. They didn't interrupt you. They came to lift you down. But I don't know. You just came German. Okay, stop that. Okay, stop that. Okay. So I don't want to see that hate. You have to see people, love in people. You say, okay, I did my worst. And people really attacked me. Devil attacked me by using people in horrible way. Some of them probably were evil, okay? But most of them, just devil used them to attack me, okay? We must fight, we must attack back, but only if we are attacked, okay? Those policemen, they didn't attack you first, okay? So these treasures, I have to end because they will not allow me to speak. They will not, you know the point, okay? Seek good in people. If there are evil people, if there is evil policemen, okay, we will not tolerate. But there must be evidence. That someone's really, So I don't want to see division. I want to see unity, okay? Treasures, I must finish that. They're very jealous. We got the point. They are very jealous. They are very jealous, okay? When there are like really evil policemen, we will not tolerate, but there must be evidence. But now are protests, okay? You do very great. English people, you do very great. Protest, okay? Keep going. No violence. Definitely not trying to attack policemen. No violence at all. Shout loud the truth in peaceful way. No violence. Definitely not violence to policemen, okay? They will be on protests because they must make sure that there will be peace. This is them's duty. And now our protests and organizations. This is them's job. This is them's duty. You can't get angry why they came. They came because this is them's duty. They are to protect us. Okay? So maybe you try to lift yourself higher, above them. You don't have such a position as they have. They have the higher position. And yet they are very humble to us. They just come to protect us. With respect, can we protect you? Okay? They come to protect us. When they come, they feel honored to protect us. Don't even dare to attack them. Be kind to them. If they would be evil, like really, it happens sometimes, okay? It happens. Then we will not tolerate, treasures. But don't start the war there where is no war. Love. We will win by love, not hate, treasures. You say, you want to deceive devil? You want to deceive devil? You think he doesn't know what is in your heart? What are your thoughts? He sees. If he is allowed to use something, it means you made some mistake. If you judge people who came for you, like in those Polish group, they came for you. This is them's job, okay? This probably was it in German. So this is even them's country. Okay? And you call them from racist, for past. So where is love? Okay, where is love? Why you judge? You not sinner, okay? You judge. Stop judging. You are not the one who forgives, okay? You need forgiveness. God didn't allow to judge. We judge if there is evidence that someone is evil, like those owners when they murder animals. Like those policemen who murdered Henry Nowak, okay? When we have evidence, so we are against evil. But if somebody didn't do anything wrong and they come and they want to help, you can't just attack them. So it means there is evil in you. There is no love. Whatever you will sow, you will receive. If you will think, oh, they are evil, then you will receive evil. Then devil will be able to do evil things even through people who love you and who came to help you. So that's very important. We can't lose faith in policemen. And they will be all over the world, and they are from our kingdom. Politics are from our kingdom. We can't lose faith in them, okay? Okay, treasures, this for today. this for today. It's so hard, but I hope we will get results from that, okay? I hope we will get results from that. So this for today.